Yo, it's Eddie I and Sweeney, Mittens fucking gang, and you're watching Witty Smitty News. Go fuck yourself.
Subscribe or catch the fucking mitts, chief.
Ah!
Yo. Tell me what you want, what you need right now, right now, right now. I'll be in the streets with the G's for the green right now, right now, right now. I'ma get it all right now.
Yeah. Christian Smith, Witty Smitty News, joined with Robyn Banks. We live beast mode, stay in your lane. So let's talk about a couple of the battles before we get into this.
Yes.
What's impressed you so far? 4 battles in?
Sweeney and Apex was, I rode up with...
Fire.
Yes, it was fucking fire, but I rode up with Sweeney on the way here, and then I rode to the event with Apex, and I was thoroughly impressed with the both of them. I definitely contender for battle of the night.
Facts.
From like the beginning half. I really liked A1. I thought he did his thing. That was my first time seeing him live, so I thought he did really well. And I thought Revelation got it versus Chubbalicious.
Facts.
I wasn't expecting much from Chubbalicious because I'd never seen him before, but he held his own. But yeah, so
we'll kick it off. Your most recent battle, Crack Liberty Bell once again. Precyse. Talk about it.
It was a good battle. It wasn't my best performance. I did not know that they were going to edit the footage, so that was like a big thing when it got dropped. Precyse wasn't too happy with that. Shout out to her.
So what do you mean? What happened?
So they edited the footage to edit out some of my chokes, I guess.
Sure.
But
get that the fuck out of here. What?
What?
They didn't edit nothing. The footage is fine. It was perfect.
Well, anyway, yeah, it wasn't my best performance. I think they were my best bars to date. I always try to battle my previous self, so I think that those bars were the best, but I think being on a stage kind of messed me up. That was my first time on a stage.
Yeah, I thought that was one of your lighter performances, to be honest.
So I
thought you still won it, but it was like, meh.
Yeah. Definitely excited for my next battle.
So there's been a lot of girls out here recently. Any of them impress you, caught your eye by chance?
Yeah, I would say Yasmin. I was telling her earlier, I like that she takes the criticism and she just keeps getting better. And that's what I like to see, you know. I definitely would love to see that battle happen in the future.
Do you think she would be the best competition out of the girls we've had so far?
Yeah, definitely, hands down. I don't really think anybody, like in a battle, you know, like, because I think that Bayonetta brings something different to the table. And I in the beginning I wanted to battle her, but now I've seen Yasmin kind of break out of her shell, and I think that would just be a really dope battle for it to happen.
Now our first interview talked about MyVerse, obviously. So I reshared that. I think you had just dropped the Precyse battle or whatever.
Yeah. I think it was Vixen, but
yeah. So I reshared it, whatever, just, you know. And Johnny Storm ended up liking it. So is that like a battle that's maybe becoming closer to a reality, or is he just kind of like the homie kind of thing? Like, how's that?
I actually, shout out to Johnny Storm. I actually had a chance to chill with him at the last battle when I battled Precyse, and I mean, he's down, but he said she's picky. So I mean, I have somebody from Jersey. They have a league or whatever, and they said that they could make it happen. So I mean, it is in the talks. There's nothing set. But I mean, I just think Lev and I versus Johnny Storm and MyVerse would be
almost be more fire.
Dope battle.
But I think you've earned that shot at one of them, but the 2-on-2 would be really dope. So
I mean,
it's
I'll
like
take the 2 versus 2 if she won't do the 1-on-1. I understand.
So if not her, who's the ideal then?
I don't even really have anybody in my sights right now.
Doesn't even have to be a big name. Maybe just someone you want to battle.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Yasmin then, because I'm excited. Just because I feel like I said earlier, she's only gotten better, and I feel like I like building up, the female battle scene, especially in beast mode. I think it would be a really good look. And yeah, I think it would be fun, and she would have, like, her name, like, it would be a challenge for me because I love name flips, and she has an almost impossible name to flip. So yeah, I think it would just be fun. In terms of someone else, I don't really know. I think, Jade, actually, she's having a smack battle. I would like to battle her in the coming future. I know she has some big battles coming up, so.
Would you ever battle a dude?
Probably not. I wouldn't do that to Lev. I've seen dude and female battles, and I just feel like
some of them are kind of played out.
Yes, and I also feel like they would go extra hard at being disrespectful because
of
I'm
love.
his girl,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
always stands in my corner. I'm not gonna let him sit there while a dude is in my face, you know? Like, that's just... And it doesn't, like, it's not something that I want to do. I just want to, like, take down all the females.
So
Because I think I'm better than all of them.
I was watching an interview. It was DNA Pat's Day. It was on 50 Minutes of Fame. And they were talking about, they've had this conversation with a bunch of battlers, and they said pretty much everyone they've talked to, this has happened. So what they were talking about is they've had a dream where they show up to the venue, they can't spit anything, they can't even try and freestyle, they're literally just up there and they're frozen.
Yep.
Have you had that?
Yes, a week before the battle, I have had the dream where I'm on the way to the venue and I'm like, I don't have a third or second round. I have my first round. I always have the first round. But then I get on stage and I don't know my first round. So I think that that's just a common fear. No matter how prepped you are, there's always that fear that you're just gonna blank out and forget. But then once you get that first reaction, it's just, that's what keeps my momentum, is that first reaction. And I don't expect reaction, because then that can also mess you up. But just hearing the crowd react to something that I said, like, just hypes me up, gets me ready.
You got anything in the works right now?
No, not anything set.
Beast mode then, it's gotta
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
The return needs to happen.
Yes, the return of Robyn Banks.
We've been saying it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we need a good opponent, so.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Well, Witty Smitty News, Robyn Banks, thank you for joining me, obviously, once
Jersey.
again. We out here, though. Stay in your lane.